What is going on, everybody? Well, have you ever found yourself waiting, just waiting and waiting for something? It feels like it's taken forever, and you start thinking why it is taking so long. Yeah, I've been there too. And but you know what? That's when I remind myself of an old saying: patience is virtue. Well, what does it even mean? Why patience is such a big deal, and why does it feel like the hardest things to have? Especially when we are in a world where everything is supposed to be instant. Let's break it down now. Let's start by talking about the word virtue. It might sound a little bit fancy, like something we would only hear from philosophers and monks, but it's really a good quality. But honestly, how often are we actually patient enough? Like waiting for the coffee to heat up, waiting for the traffic to clear in the busy hours, waiting on our text responses. How about waiting for the food delivery to arrive or standing in a line at a grocery store? Maybe the elevator to reach your floor. Or let's talk about the big stuff like waiting for the life to finally give you what you've been hustling for. It's tough. Well, you've done everything right, but why it is taking forever? And that's when you're left thinking, what is the hold up? Sounds familiar, right? Well, I want to share with you a true story from my own life that taught me a lot of patience and perseverance. Well, for 12 years long, I dreamed of owning my own house. There were moments when I felt like the goal was always out of reach. And I found myself anxiously checking the update, hoping for a breakthrough. But as time went on, I realized that impatience was actually draining my energy. When I finally got the keys to my home, it felt like surreal and fulfilling, and I couldn't help but think about those lessons I learned during those years. Instead of stressing over the wait, I could have embraced the journey and enjoy those moments. That experience taught me the value of patience and reminded me of something that best thing in life actually take time. Patience will give you peace while you wait. And think about it, when you are patient, you're cool, you're calm, the waiting doesn't bother you anymore, and weirdly enough, things just fall into place easier. Yes, another thing about patience, it teaches you to trust the process, whether it's waiting for the promotion or waiting for your dream car or even nurturing relationship with someone you love. That doesn't well Things don't happen overnight, and honestly, that's a good thing. Imagine if everything you want happens instantly, we would miss out on learning and growing, as well as small moments that really help us and shape us through who we are meant to be, right? Let me ask you something. Have you ever worked hard for something that you really wanted and it took a while for you to get there? And how did that feel? Wasn't it even more special because of the wait? The journey can make reaching that goal even sweeter, much sweeter. That's the beauty of patience. Next time when you feel impatient, remember good things take time. The more patient you are, the more you will enjoy the journey, not just the end result. So that's my take on why patience is more than just saying. It's empowering. And what's the last thing you had to wait for something that taught you patience? Drop it in the comments. And thanks for watching. And you've been patient enough to make it to the end of this video. Maybe patience is really your thing. See you next time.